doing to get a team or get it prepared, and they are even informing us as to things that we need to know of.
Are you prepared for the second division league? Because it requires a lot of resources as well as a lot of engagement in terms of transportation, feedings as well.
So the team automatically belongs to Grand Gilles as we speak. The Grand Gilles will take full charge of the team. And we are prepared because we've been struggling for it. We went for it 2021. We nearly entered the second division stage for other reasons that were eliminated. We came back. We went back 2020, 22, 23 or time, and then we were not successful. But 2024, 2025, we successful. So we know that we are prepared. But we try to turn the team over to Grand Gilles County so that Grand Gilles can own their own team, because we can't do it alone. Kaifale cannot do it alone, because at an amateur level we have to beg players who come for practice, come for this. For now, players will start putting in their demands as to what we have to pay them, how the payment will be there, and other things. So we are working behind the scene to see how best we can generate. And then we generate money that will maintain for at least 1 or 2 years in a second division playoff.
So you as a Secretary General, is the president or the CEO of the team, Kaifale, is ready to turn on ownership to the county, or with all of his resources put in within the team over the years?
Discussions are on the way. As I said, the board chair, the president, the CEO, they have been meeting, been discussing in series of meetings. But we are thinking of when we turn the team over to the county. It's not a major. Our point is turning the team over to the county will not be a major problem. But when we can see people coming on board to assist the team, will be a boost for the team. But just to turn the team over to the county, that has been our dream. And when people waiting to come and give that support to the team, it will be a plus for us too. Turning the team over and Kaifale spending money for his team, it don't matter. But a bigger point is Grand Gilles should be represented at a second division stage, at fourth division stage, so that players who continue to play amateur football in Grand Gilles County can be seen on Intersport. Other players will continue to be seen on Intersport. Other players will Intersport and other media institutions will carry them. And then the talent in Grand Gilles County will be rooted, and people will have to support the players and carry them other places. There are a lot of players in Grand Gilles County because we play amateur game, and then our players are not being seen on the international scene. That's been the problem. But once the team reaches stage, turning the team over to the county is not a major problem for the CEO and the president.
Are they being able to turn it over? Looking at the response.
As we said, there are discussion on the way. We've been meeting with the people, soliciting opinions from people as to how the team can be turned over to the county, so that when people have share within the team.
Okay.
How would the share be distributed? How would the share be distributed? What are you bringing on board? Now we are into a business stage, Elijah, when it comes to the football arena. Okay. And people need to know what they are coming on the team.
For morning.
Just give it with just leave it with the county.
Okay.
But we want to know what people are bringing on board so that the team can be supported. That's our problem. Well, the discussion are on the way. We are soliciting a view from diaspora Grandidians and even Grandidians in Monrovia who also know sport, who have been supporting sport activities in Grand Gilles County. We will be concluding our discussion soon. When that is so, and then we can see people coming on board to support our team. It may remain Paris, or when the team needs a change, will still be so that operator by Kaifale and board here.
Mr. Secretary General, this is Edwin Butterford. Thanks again for picking up our calls. Just a few concerns and questions just before we take leave of you.
Thank you.
First, there have been rumors with the corridor that Paris FC is at the verge of selling the team to Tibet FC. How true is this information?
That would be all of them, Dolly. We will never do that. When we sell Paris FC to any other club, will be that we are selling the interest of Grand County. That has not been a dream of Paris under no condition, no official have ever discussed such. I don't even want to hear from anybody that my CEO once told me and the Botier told me. There have been no discussion in the corridor of Grand County that Paris FC will be sold to any other club in Liberia. When we sell Paris FC to any other club team, that means we are selling the bread right or former bread right of Grand County to another valley. I have not come to the dream and no valley of Paris FC, no official Paris FC have ever dreamed of selling a space, right? To even discuss or selling the team to another person has never come to a mind of any official. When we do that, when we do that, it will be that we are selling the birthright of Grand County.
Because there is also this information that your entire playoff in terms of getting outfits, the jersey used by Paris were all provided by officials of Tibet in order to fund the partnership that will allow Tibet to take over Paris FC in the coming days.
That has not come to our mind. Our CEOs and the board here are very, they are very strong when it comes to supporting us. Nobody has ever given us support from Tibet. I don't know anybody from Tibet. The CEO don't know. Let me make it clear. I can't say I don't know anybody. There's a coach I've been with Paris for some time, and he coached Grand County. I think he been with us, and there been no time that we have discussed such with him. Never, we have never discussed such with him, and there will be no time that we discuss anything on such with him. When we sell Paris FC to Tibet FC, I mean automatically we are selling the brand right of Grand County.
You talk about this coach who you mind naming his name, calling his name for us to know, because he should be a coach that be with Paris. You as the Secretary General that have worked with Paris for a couple of months and you don't know his name and you don't know his whereabouts.
So he keeps something with Paris and maybe he just loved the team and he coached President in the past and he had few players that on the team that he said he loved, and then every time he come he get paid to the team, and then when we reach the final stage, and that's why we don't have any conversations surrounding selling our team. Okay, thank you. That Christy May have been around Paris for a few times since he came from Morocco. His name is Christy May. I know him too well. But we have not discussed anything or such. Let me be frank with you. We bought our own jerseys, we bought our own materials to play the game. Paris has never been no discussion with any club team for selling Paris, or when we do that, we'll be selling Grand County right in football arena.
But this coach we're talking about allegedly used to have some link with Tibet FC. Don't you think he would be the middleman between Tibet and your bosses?
I do believe with the time he said around the team, also very interested in buying sympathy from the Grandians so that he can come on board to be a coach for Grand County. That's what I do know about. But to have discussion of selling Paris or Tibet, no. Fight for yourself. Our problem is Paris have fought for herself and reaching final second division. Any team that want to get into the second division stage, you should fight for yourself like Paris FC have done, so that we can reach the stage that we are. Who knows, the coach also buying something so that we can take him as our head coach. And another thing you should think about too. Because you one of the team manager for team, you don't have that space on team, and then you have a B or A license. And we are amateur team that I told you graduating from the amateur stage to the second division. We also need coaches, so maybe he buys sympathy for us so that we can put him on our team as a coach. But that has never been discussed since we started Paris. And Even when people don't come in to support Paris, our management team very strong to support Paris in the second division stage. The reason that we want to get the team out to Grand Guinea County is because this is the first time since 1964 establishment of Grand Guinea County for Grand Guinea to put our second division team. So when we do that, we'll be selling our birthright to another county. Tigba is from all the way Monserrado County. Giving the fact that most of the club teams, second division club teams are in Monserrado County. When we do that, we'll be selling our birthright to Monserrado County and losing the interest. Like one time I was passing in the street and then 3 other young people saw me and also confronted me on it. And the words that they use are very harsh to me, saying that we will not have that time to discuss with any club team that we want to sell Paris FC, because when we do that, we will not have the space to work in Soweto and Grand Guinea County, my brother. Let me be frank with you.
Yeah, just before I turn over to Elacho, how's the feeling among Grenadians within the county the moment Paris gained qualification?
Say again?
How was the feeling in Grenadian County the moment Paris qualified to the second division?
So for the past 3 to 4 days, I've had jubilations everywhere you pass in Soweto. The communities, all club teams, 90 to 95% of club teams that we defeated right before reaching this stage have supported us, and they are looking up to us to see how best we can also feature players on their team, and the Grenadians are happy with us. But all club teams in Grand Guinea County happy with us because we are the biggest club team leaving the stage. And then they will have free ride to play in a third division games.
So you seem to be the top notch in Nigerian third division league.
Oh yes, every player in Grand Guinea County want to play for Paris. Okay. When in fact the transfer window closes, players still cry to come and play for Paris because we are the top notch of football in Grand Guinea County. So leaving the third division stage, most of the club teams now seem to be happy because we will give them a chance now. We have given them a chance to see how best they can feature other players. But most of the players, as I said, most of our top players in Grand Guinea County, their dream is to play for Paris FC.
So before we let go of you, we'd love to know, as to the team current status, all of the players are on break. What are the officials planning now?
So we have been having meetings. Our plan is to see how best we can buy new players, get few of the players that we don't need out of our system, and then put new players into it. We try to look in those second division or Wologisi just put on players or Mark Gibi just put on players. We are looking at those players to see how best we can.
Are you going to take Wologisi rejected players?
They are not rejected players. Apparently, Wologisi don't need any longer, but we can put something into them. We don't describe players as rejected.
All right.
Right? They are not rejected because Wologisi moved to first division and they're also looking for players. So will you tell me that players that they are taking from the other team are rejected players? No. I'm saying there are other players that we are looking at with the following Wologisi ticket, and when we see something in you that you can play for Paris, we'll go after you. And when we can get you to Grand Guinea, we can get you to Grand Guinea. We are in a high spirit to have this game being played. Imagine we have 15 games to play in Grand Guinea County, and our community will see second division team coming to Grand Guinea. And people talking that we want to sell our team, when Grand Guineans are in high spirit. They are generally they tell you why we're all in Grand Guinea. When Paris they play, the whole of Australia is locked down, right?
Yeah.
When Paris is playing in the third division, one boy for second division, where you hear or what name?
Paris versus Gallonville. I said when you hear Paris versus Gallonville.
Gallonville, we passed our station already.
I'm saying Paris versus Gallonville FC playing at the Albert T. White Stadium.
Paris versus Gallonville FC playing. Paris versus Martin Barrow playing in Grand Guinea County. So feel the momentum that will be built in Grand Guinea County, right? Paris playing Ghana today. Paris is playing Margibi FC in Margibi. Think about that. And people say we want to sell our bread, right?
Football is money. Football is also business. People may be speaking from that perspective.
Football is money and football is business.
Yeah.
And people who venture around football are aware that football is money and football is business.
Okay.
So that's why if you sell your very right at this point in time, money that you have to come in 2 or 3 years, you will continue to play third division football and then you will not get that kind of money that you need. So we don't reach that stage of selling Paris.
Mr. Reed, let me ask you this, right? Just in case some of your players are to be involved or call onto the team that are to buy your club, to expose these players, taking into consideration the cost intensity, what will you do?
Please repeat that question.
Some of your players, your best brains on your team, if your club is bored, they call them onto the team to play for that team that buy your club. What will you do at that moment? Looking at the expression of the players and looking
at meeting at the club. Some are not meeting at the club is fault.
Okay.
And then some of our players are called upon to play for that
same club. Yeah.
For sale club. We are not reach that. Let me make it clear. We are not reach that level of setting our team. But our BA, when any other club want our player, you need our player to. We'll come on a round table to discuss it, right? But to sell Paris now in a kind of obvious stage, Paris management, I don't dream about that yet. So how BA, when the club, when other reasons our players want to leave for exposure, they have the right to leave for exposure. And then maybe Ghana or one of our players, our captain, he playing for Ghana or few of our players left. They left for exposure. When they want to come back to the team, we can say buy them from the teams and come back.
Thank you so much. He's the Secretary General of Paris FC. Before we let go of you, what would be that final thing you want to say?
So my final comment will be, my people, he can allow me to speak about the local vernacular so that the people can know that.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably.
Okay. So Paris boy agaba be timu abla bolo bla be amu level akonyinisia abale awon agide ya boyema imu anyini na ta kwa ya anyini de amu wiye tera ya boyema de be enuma akwanyo munani aya ni ne ayi be Paris nyamba to ti de am yo ni nya ayi wo nyini ke ma nyini wo de gbagide anyini munyam ka salo e ni but timu nyoro ni awuro kisi na o say down see asi anu did I work so as I said, I'm appealing to all Nigerians to come and support Paris FC. Paris become your own team. The Bante Baro in Grand Bassa County, the Wulugisi FC in Lofa County, Salo MPA teams will be my county. That's a dream of Mustafa Raji. Right? The dream of Mustafa Raji should be actualized. Not the only club team or play in a third division league throughout, or teams should be localized. The decentralization policy in football should be implemented. So Nigerians can come on board to support Paris. The team is owned by you now, and come and support it. You come and say, oh, I want to support the team, but this is my niche share in the club. We can do that. But you support us to the higher level, we'll reach the level that you think you want us to reach.
Thank you so much, Mr. Secretary General of Paris FC, champion of the 2025 RFA Third Division playoff in Grand County at the Albert T. West Stadium. He's crowded with speaking with us. We hope to have you in studio to talk with you one-on-one impressions.
Thank you.
Thank you
so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So you listen to the Secretary General of Paris FC talking about they are in no way thinking of selling Paris. Paris is fully prepared. They are trying to turn over the team to the county as the county to get hold of the team. When the county get hold of it, they will be able to have their representation like other counties with Gizi from Lofa, Nima United from Nima County, Sano APA from Sano County, and they want to have Paris from Grand to their county. We'll go for this break to come back. When we come back, we talk to Emmanuel Davis. He's the sub-committee chairperson in Nukutown of this ongoing competition there in Nukutown. Let's go for this break to be right back.
On the live conversation, the analysis and discussions with the stakeholders, players, and fans live and direct on Intersports. Weekend Wrap comes your way every Saturday from 10 to 12 midday. Join your presenters, Elijah Pai and Edwin Batafoyin.
So welcome back. Like I said, it's a lot to talk about on Sports Extract. It's the Double E presentation, Elijah and Edwin. We're then here talking more about the FA Third Division playoff champion of the 2025 season, Paris FC Secretary General, talking to all on this segment of our presentation. Now let's talk to the sub-committee chairperson there from Nukutown in the ongoing Nukutown sub-community league, or the community league as it terms it there in Nukutown. He's Emmanuel Davis. We'll talk to Emmanuel Davis on the line where he will talk to our mood about what is happening at the level of the competition, and we will also dive in at the level of the Liberia Keyboard Federation where we will talk more about the happening as well in the LKF competition there. So Emmanuel Davis is on the line there from Nukutown. I hope I'm speaking correctly from Nukutown. Mr. Davis, good morning.
Good morning, Elijah. How are you doing, sir?
I'm good, and how about you?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
All right, how is Nukutown currently?
Yeah, Nukutown is quiet, Nukutown is kind, Nukutown is good.
Okay.
I also listen at all, waiting for the district league. So I think we are good. We are good.
Let's talk about this issue about the borough of Nukutown. I don't understand that over the year. Why are you called the borough of Nukutown?
It's the borough because it is what the act says.
Okay.
Because I had established the borough, and so our people thought it wise. And you may be aware that Nukutown is the only borough we have in Liberia, some say Africa.
Okay. So quickly, let's dive into this competition at the D12E. Let's talk about this competition. How far are we? How is the competition currently?
Yeah, currently we are almost at the closing stages of the first the zonal stage. Because we started a total of 5 zones, and currently we got Saturday, Sunday to go to close up the zonal stage. Then we move to the knockout stage.
How many teams are participating in the competition?
22 teams, about 22 teams in this year edition. we are hoping for more to come next year because the borough has 28 communities.
Wow.
But this year we got 22 of the 28, and we hope that the next edition will have all 28 coming.
Tell us this organization, what's the essence of organizing this league and what you guys intend to benefit over the years?
In time past, we understand that the borough established a lot of good players, and but in recent time we saw that football activities are completely back from the borough, where we were not able to produce 3 or 4 players on our national team. When we look into the first and second division league, we see New Zealand players making mark. Very, very difficult. So when we took over the sub committee, thanks to Mr. Rajiv for giving us the opportunity to serve, we thought that to bring football back to New Zealand, we got to attack it from all angles, not just the chair and 4th division league. So we organized our first community. It's about just bringing our community together, making it to have fun, play football, call it sports to unity to sports, bringing the communities together. We just have fun. But that we're able to start some young talents that are hidden in the community, because most of the time when we play, we have some coaches from different communities or different towns who come and observe our players, and helping us a lot to develop our players.
Helping to develop a player. Let's talk about the connection of the players. Are they getting along in terms of the competition, the games? Are they honoring the matches?
Oh yes. Since the tournament started, we have not experienced any team that come. Even your last game is important. Everybody can understand the rules. The rules of the tournament speaks to that. If you cannot show up for any of the game, you will be fined in next edition. So one of the communities are coming out. Even today game, some Friday, Saturday, and Sunday game, some will see as not important, but the community will come out because they got to come out. You got to fulfill your duty to the tournament, so everybody will come out.
Well, let's talk about the competition. Currently, looking at the competition, how long will this last for? With just a few days to the district league, we will able to into the district league competition.
No, our officials will be doing a way that it will accomplish Middletown District 16 community activities
Okay.
to that of the borough community, because the district will not play every day. The district will not play every Saturday, every Sunday. So those days that we see free for the district, we now have activities into the district league. We also make our games to play. We did that last year. The district league was on while we were playing. We never had any interference about it. So we hope that we can do the same this year to make our league end successful.
So the district league were playing while you were playing, and we have. Let's talk about the achievement this year. What are the cash prizes? What we won win first, second, and third place? What the achievement will be like?
Yeah. So for this season, we have the first $100,000.
Say that again.
The first winner gets $100,000 like $100.
Okay.
And the trophy that you don't have to return, medals and everything will be involved. The second, the runner-up gets $75,000.
Okay.
No trophy, but a medal that you also don't have. Then we got to the keeper, because we are responsible for football, but because it's a community store, most of the community asked us to include kickball.
Okay.
So we accepted that. The winner for the kickball takes $50,000, and then the runner-up takes $25,000.
Was there registration to this competition, or you have money placed somewhere, you just go and take it from there for the awards?
No, I think we will be the least when it comes to community league around. We charge a little of $15,000 for it. Both boys and girls will be at the least around.
15,000 per community. Okay.
Per community. Yeah.
So of the 15,000, 22 communities, 3 teams to win. Or do we have third place award?
No, there there will be no third place award. But we have a couple of awards to be given. Like I said the last time we spoke,
Okay.
we have now clamored our tier league because we thought that I want to do it differently this year, and we want to close the tier league along with our community. So we have some players in the Newcastle that make a mark in the first and second division.
Okay.
We also want to honor these players on a day that will be professional. And other people in the borough that have made serious contribution to the development of football. So we also want to have an identical day to celebrate them also.
What are the prominent names in the competition?
You mean the players?
Yeah, the players, the organizers. What are the prominent names that we know in the country?
Those are organizing, or you mean those
I mean those players that are participating in the competition.
we have a couple of good players in the competition.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to, because sometimes when you call the other people feel that you
Yeah, and we are talking about permanent first division players that also play second division or just certain level. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we got Tony Gia. Tony plays for Quico. We got Jacob Tua Jr. He plays for Leska. And we have a couple of players that at this point we just start calling names.
Okay.
Sometimes, yeah, so yeah, that's it.
Before we let go of you, anything you want to say? The weather eyes to you.
Yeah, again, I want to appreciate you and the administration for always giving us the opportunity to talk about Newtown football. Quickly, I want to talk about the games we have for Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
On Saturday, we will have a Douala Market. We'll be going against Momota East at 2 p.m. Then at 4 p.m., we'll have Torwin. We'll be going against Corner West. And on Sunday, I will climax the entire first phase of our tournament. We'll have Kunde Community going against Tapashki Community and Zumanta going against Popovich Community. A couple of exciting games on Saturday and Sunday.
Thank you so much. It's a nice speaking with you here on the Sports Extra into your sports.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate that. Thank you so kindly.
So that's it. Is this Newtown South Community Chairperson Emmanuel Davis speaking with us upon the ongoing Community League, and is ongoing in that part of the county, Moserato County, Newtown. They are called the Borough of Newtown. We will have to talk more concerning the ongoing league of the Liberia Keyboard Federation or the National Nurturate Keyboard League here in Liberia. We talk about promises made as well by the Senator of Moserato County, yet to be fulfilled. Though this part of the government, they still the Senator of Moserato County. We go for this break. When we come back, Edwin and Elijah will dive into it, flecking out the lies of some officials in the Liberia sporting sectors. We go for this break to be right back. So welcome back. It's the final segment of today's presentation on Sports Extra here at NTL Sports. Elijah and Edwin, the double E presentation. I should love to talk about now. We will dive into the Liberia Keyboard Federation League, where years back we have some promise made by the Senator of Moserato County, Honorable Sahali Joseph, making some promise that in 1 week time we will bring those things that will be able to start the process for the construction of the keyboard pitch. But still, we're yet to see what will happen. Nothing has happened. Promises yet to be fulfilled that people will claim to be our leaders in our country. Aside from politics, this is football and this is keyboard. We're talking sports. Our only traditional sport, keyboard, need to be developed. On this note, I'm joined by Edwin Badafoe, who is on this presentation to talk more about the LKF.
You know, Elijah, I'm just picturing a keyboard player who is sitting silent days and watching the promise video made by the Montserrat County Senator Sir Joseph. You know, politicians are good allies. Yeah, they good know how to portray, they know how to give out to the people. That's why I hate a course, political science, at the university. It's something that teaches you how to tell a story, how to put people together, lie to them, and to fulfill your so-called promise you probably made, right? A few months ago, Montserrat County Senator Sir H. Joseph made these promises to the Kickball Federation players when they're doing their local award ceremony, when the team won the championship at the SKD page. It's so frustrating, it's so disheartening, it's so sad to see young, beautiful girls with so much passion, a lot of passion for keyboard, been playing on a deplorable pitch. It's frustrating, it's disheartening. This needs to be addressed. Montserrat County Senator Sargis need to come back to the Keyboard Federation and apologize and tell the people, oh, I lied. But people are lied to you. I'm unable to build a page because my government is not in power. This is frustrating. This is heartbreaking. If you go out there, SKD, you see these girls, they've been playing on a deplorable page. Some are getting hurt. And the most frustrating part about the whole promise stuff is that the girls are changing outside and they don't care. They don't care. Somebody one day must link in, do a secret recording, post it in some of these local chat rooms, and their videos will go viral. Some of them, there's a laugh after football, kickball, pardon me. There's a laugh after keyboard. Yeah. They want to work at the entity. They want to occupy a certain position after they left keyboard or after leaving keyboard. They don't want to be ministers. They want to be directors. They want to be doctors. They want to work at top offices. Some of them are schooling. Some of them want to be representatives. Nobody knows. They want to be senators like you, Sir Joseph. Okay. They want to be vice president. You don't tell the future. And somebody will slink in, do a so-called secret recording because the girls are changing outside. Their body are exposed to the outside world just because the Ministry of Youth exposed. The Ministry of Youth exposed. Choose not to give them the SKD. One of the SKD get dressing rooms because not just one or two. You can use the sport press conference hall. Say, oh yeah, you guys can dress here, fit in your packet things and leave. Because the ministers, they sit there and look at these girls. Are they enjoying their hour? What?
Well, probably they love seeing what they've been seeing over the years. And one thing we need to get to our attention, and every one of us that are following this show, is that we're talking about the Ministry of Youth and Sports. The Youth and Sports. We are not talking about the Ministry of Football. We say Youth and Sports. We are not talking about the Ministry of Football alone. We say sports. Football is inclusive.
Yes.
Let the people, at least we know that place is restricted for football purpose. We understand. But our many rooms are the ministry. Why can't you give it to these girls? You got good and dressed. You got to dress in the open air.
You got Minister Jericho Bangaloo. You get Minister Andy Kwame. You got Maurice Gray. It's something, you know. You know, that's why.
So the ministry is just something to talk about next time. We'll get to them. But let's just thank you.
It's very frustrating.
Yeah,
it's just like just like come on, just make empty promises, just like one empty boss bucket You want to do your politics? Go to the community, lie to the people, because that's what you're true for. Don't come to the keyboard area. You look at these young and beautiful ladies. You lie to them. You tell them you go to bed mini page. They don't play. Now we're going to almost 2 years. Where's the mini page? That's what Takum J says. The lie. The people fool also. Sir Joseph fooled the keyboard players.
Yeah, that what happened. He fooled the keyboard players. Then look at the promise being made by Sir Joseph. Up to now, nothing to be done. Let's first bring in this video of his lies. Like this page. Then this is a part of that recording that I hate to hear. When we time we start this work, and when we pass, we haven't seen anything.
Almost a year.
2 years.
Yeah.
Since 2023.
Oh my word.
Up to now, we yet to see that. Let's see that video. Not our producer bring in that video when we talk about them, we'll bring in the page to where the players are playing currently. Let's see that video quickly from our producer.
That the president of Nigeria has agreed and approved that they should fetch the fee. So within 1 week, the president will send the engineer team that will start working on the fee. He asked me to tell you that he has agreed to make sure that this fee is fixed. So your next government, you will not be playing in mud. Your next government, you will not be playing in mud. Thank you so much, President, for listening to the crowd. The President of Nigeria has agreed and approved that they should fetch the fee. So within 1 week, the president will send the engineer team that will start working on the fee. He asked me to tell you that he has agreed to make sure that this fee is fixed. So your next government, you will not be playing in mud. Your next government, you will not be playing in mud. Thank you so much, President, for listening to the crowd of the Kickball Association.
Every winter, you will not be playing in mud, or your next tournament, you will not be playing mud. But every winter, you will face the place. 2023 October up to 2025, we are now in July. Let's bring you the fee to where they play currently. The 1 week now passed. 2 years have passed. Let's bring you the fee to where they play currently. I think our potential have that fee. They will bring it in as well. They will. When we now pass.
Yes, that's it.
2 years have passed. They still play in the mud. See why I say for the girls. Why because of them? As you see, the player will grab that play. What to that play? How can a person have a good possession of the ball playing to that area?
Like this look at this video. She want to grab the ball. It's slipping. Straight. See what I mean?
She what is happening here again? Oh my God, Jesus! Look at the lady back. And she tried to make her way home. You know what it entails?
Look at this. The distance she covered.
Yeah. This player that running on the tail base should have held that ball over him because the place is wet and the ground will say slippery.
Yeah.
So she will have to roll. She never happens.
Look at this.
See what's happening
first in the dirty water.
At the end of the day, look at this girl. What happened?
Even the dirty water gave you cocoa. Like Bob said, you got cocoa.
So get each on
her skin. Tell me.
She was sliding. If you have a good keyboard page, sliding at that, it becomes very beautiful for the game. What is happening? We continue to talk these things. Politicians will come. If you want to do your politics, it's important that you go to the community. So all you go to the places you lie. And don't come to space and bring your politics there.
Is it Sir Joseph told the players that the president back then, George Weah, a man who traveled a lot in terms of football, that's not sports and importance. So he and Sir Joseph collabed together.
In 1 week. 1 week time they will bring engineer to start the work. The one we since October 2023.
This is
so they say when we prior to the election. In 1 week time, we'll bring engineer to start the work. You listen to the requirement, right?
Yeah.
1 week time, we'll bring engineer to start the work. 1 week pass, 2 weeks pass, a month to election. I think election was in November. Election reached, the pace yet to be faced. There is no engineer on the ground. This is not talking to say all kinds of things. Or we don't want to bring politics into it. We understand that the president of the Liberia Cuban Federation, he's part of said regime or that regime. This is regime politics. We are not talking about politics. We're talking about sports. The well-being of the players. How have you become over the years? How are the players been? Like you said, they don't time. There's no money. We look for zinc. We look for money. We both place line up for the players to be dressing. Because we don't get the money now, they face the pitch.
This is really sad. As I feel like sharing tears, to be real, because you cannot allow the girls to play on such a deplorable pitch. It's something that we really need to look at. It's something that we need to put a causes to right. We should write a causes to take the necessary action that we should take, because this gone Saturday, it was really frustrating when the ministry took the girls from the SKD main page and brought them to this location. This place I'm saying today is something that I'm looking at this and tears is setting my eyes to be real.
Sometimes
really frustrating.
Sometimes they will dress outside there and then it's bad again. Exactly, the dress and the players like that happened to that girl.
Yeah.
And if you go with injury, there is no money in the game.
And these players I'm looking at, they could be our sisters.
There is no money into those posts. You are not paying the players. You just wait for the players to go for counting me, at least to get a chicken cheese. Because of the love of the sport to come to play, but they get injured on a daily basis.
You look at them, they could be our loved ones, they could be our sisters, they could be our aunts, our family relatives. Will you allow them? If you have, so for example, if this girl that's sliding, her name was Yassas Jose, and she's related to Sir Jose, will you allow her to play like this?
Or his daughter will be playing to that page. Every time he comes and see his daughter sliding there, every time she go home, she go with new mark on her skin, she go with new injury. Will she be allowed to play the sport? Or will he continue? Because these people that call themselves politicians, right? They don't have regards for very people that elect them, or the very people that support them, or the very people that follow them. You cannot say because this president is not in power again and are waiting for, in case President Buhari don't come in power again, so it means our last page will not be faced.
Yeah, so we just have to.
So this is we just have to close up. We're out of time, and we will come back next to discuss more about. Like I said, we will continue to talk about this until that playing page is well structured like a keyboard page. If not so, we'll continue to lash. We'll talk about the Ministry of Youth and Sports. We'll talk about promises made by politicians, and most especially Sahari Joseph. We'll talk about it every day. Every day we come on the show, we'll talk about it. You need to lobby at the House of Senate to come and face this sports. This is the only traditional sports. Like you said, this is our sport that the girls are playing. And we love this sport. We said it in your statement. And we need to work on this thing. Love to talk about every day that we come on Sports Extra on the weekend wrap. We're going to talk about this page. For now, we want to say thank you for following, to all of our followers, to all our viewers, to all of those that are secretly following as well. We want to say thank you so much. It has been Edwin and Elijah presentation on Sports Extra. Bye-bye.
Intel Sports, Liberia's biggest and professional sports television station, is now located at GSA and Rehab Drive in Painesville. Intel Sports is 100% Liberian owned. It is an exclusive sports platform that provides extensive and quality local content sports programs across the country. Follow us on our Facebook page, YouTube, Instagram, or better still, on our app on Google or Play Store. For business purposes, you can contact us on these numbers. Intel Sports will remain Liberia's exclusive and best sports television station. It's new, factual, reliable, and professional. That's Sports Today on Intel Sports. Watch all of the actions, interviews with the athletes and experts